Torches, you don't throw it out.
Solid. Oh, my, what a...
Call me a giant or call me a 49er. Call me a warrior, cause I follow a code of honor.
They're underway.
What is up, guys? It's your boy FightNightsFinest, the Sofa commentator, back with another Fight Night Champion online ranked match. And today's Topical Wednesday, and I'm gonna head into the topic, but we got a special match going up here against a subscriber named He Didn't Succeed. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I haven't really gone back to check the name, but yeah, we had a fight yesterday. We had a fight on, I believe it was Tuesday or Monday, and you know, he wanted to test himself, see how good he was or how good I was apparently. And you know, we had a good solid technical fight, and he wanted me to record it, but because I was working on the video at the time, I wasn't able to do so. So he said he wasn't really a middleweight player, he's more of a heavyweight player, so I decided to go ahead and give him a match and record it for YouTube. I know a lot of the other guys have asked me, you know, can we record a fight, can we get a fight in? I just happened to have the time to record at that exact moment where he was online and when he requested it for the next day. Not that I want to record fights against other subscribers, it was just the timing was right for this guy. Now, the reason I'm uploading this video is because one dude made a response video, or, you know, apparently he made me quote-unquote rage quit, and I'll get to that in a second. But, you know, he wanted you guys to be his judge and jury. He wants you to decide whether or not he was spamming or he wasn't. So, the first round here, I don't really think he was spamming too bad, even though you've seen that straight right quite a bit. It wasn't nothing I could handle in the first round, and it wasn't nothing difficult. I still felt he was fighting a kind of simulation style in the first round, and it wasn't anything that truly bugged me. With Joe Frazier, you guys know he is so underpowered in this game. His right hand doesn't really do any damage at all, and his other punches are child's play compared to his left hook, which is the only punch that does any road damage. So you know you're going to try to get the left hook off whenever you're using Joe Frazier. But you know, he wants you guys to be his judge and jury and decide whether or not he was spamming. And also, I want you guys who went over to his video yesterday and posted a comment to determine whether or not, and you guys know who you are, whether or not I should ban this guy or not. One, he came into, I don't mind him spamming or whatever. If you want to spam, do that online. Don't come into a subscriber match and do that. And we'll cover that also in a few seconds. But for the most part, you know, he did a self-promotion video. And you know we don't tolerate that kind of thing on my channel. We don't tolerate boasting, a proud look. We don't tolerate that kind of thing, and neither do we tolerate negativity. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys who went over there and commented on that video yesterday whether or not I should block him or I should ban him from the channel, give him another chance, because there was a point in time where he gave me another chance on one of my videos. So I'm leaving it into you guys' hands because that is what he requested. Now, when I fight subscribers, you guys know anybody who I fought, this is the first guy who I've ever encountered where he resorted to spamming in order to try to get a cheap win or try to, you know, prove something in a gameplay that really didn't have any incentive. There was no ranked win, there was no win or loss to the column. All it was is for a YouTube video. And I know if I was a subscriber and I was playing against a Fight Night player, or whether it's Madden or whatever, I wouldn't use cheap tactics to win. I'll play the game fairly and I'll stick to my code of honor. You know how that is. You hear it in the song, in my intro all the time, you know. Call me a giant or call me a 49er, call me a warrior, because I follow a code of honor for a reason. It's there. It symbolizes who I am and what I stand for. And if you guys want to call it a rage quit, call it a rage quit. I know that's the popular term, but I don't feel the need to sit in a match and watch a guy spam a straight right hand and a sidestep uppercut in order to get counters. You're seeing it now. You're seeing it all throughout the third round. You see how his gameplay style changed completely from how it changed in the first round. And there's no reason to fight like this. And like the saying goes, ain't nobody got time for that. If you're going to sit there and spam the straight right hand, I'm not going to sit there and try to combat it. If I wanted to find a match for spammers on Blast, I simply would have went to OWC Heavyweight, aka Spam City Central. Look for a heavyweight matchup with an 88 max reach or 88 reach max height and an alien looking face, and bam, I would have had an episode of Spammer on Blast right there. Whether I could beat this guy or not isn't the point. When I fight a subscriber, I don't expect to face these kind of tactics, and I don't expect to have to deal with this kind of thing. Everybody who has fought, who is a subscriber, you guys have been great. My boy Mr. Showtime, Oh Mary Jane, LaBreeziana, Militia Matic, even other commentators, Sakuraba, Relapse. You guys are great people, and you guys are fun to play with. AC Carnage. I can go on for days about all the people that I fought, and we had a good simulation style match. And sometimes we're just having a conversation over the microphone, and nobody cares how the outcome of the game goes. Nobody gives two craps. And at the end of the day, winning isn't important to either of us. We're just playing for the interaction, playing to get to know each other better, and discuss sports, boxing, football, whatever the case may be. We discuss different things, we discuss life, and sometimes we end up becoming good personal friends. And that's the way I like to run my channel, and that's what I expect whenever I go into a subscriber match. I honestly don't care about winning or losing, and me losing doesn't mean anything. I'm not a trophy, I'm not a prize, and I'm not an achievement. I'm not an award. I'm a regular person just like you guys, just that has a good knowledge of the game and happens to have equipment to record commentary and give you guys a different insight to how I look at things. That's all I am. I'm a regular person. I'm not a celebrity, and beating me doesn't mean anything. If you make me rage quit, quote unquote, then congratulations. You must have did something wrong in order for me not to want to fight you anymore. And it's not so much of a piss off to me. It's a disappointed. I feel disappointed in myself, and I feel disappointed in the person that I played. I feel disappointed in myself, and the reason I say that is because I try to influence people or try to, show people the ignorance in their ways whenever they try to fight this kind of style where they're just abusing the straight right hand, or they're abusing the power straight, they're abusing the power right uppercut, or they're abusing the sidestep uppercut. And that's not the way that we promote playing this game. On my channel, that's not what we tolerate, and that's not what we accept. And we believe in a simulation style of boxing in order to pay tribute to the sport and show respect to each other as players. Because if you can't play a fair and decent fight and win that way, then what's the point of even interacting with you or playing with you? You're just another OWC player that nobody wants to play and everybody wants to avoid. So with that being said, at the end of the day, I don't really care whether I win or lose. And I did leave the match, but not because he made me frustrated, not because I lost, quote unquote, I didn't have control of the match. It's because I didn't want to waste any more time dealing with a person who's going to fight like this. And I find I always find myself trying to see the better side of people, always looking to see the bright side of people, the positive side, and look at them as people who's going to play the game fair and play honestly. That's what I expect when I play you guys. I believe in the method that your subscribers are just like you, and they share the same personality. We share the same thoughts, and that's what it is that combines us together and makes you hit the subscribe button, keep coming back to the videos, commenting and liking on it. It's because we have a common interest, and that's what I truly do believe whenever I play you guys or I read your comments and I reply to them. It's because we have something in common, and it's something that you like about me, and it's something that I like about you that keeps you around the channel. So you see here, I sent him a message and I just asked him, man, like, why are you doing it? And you're gonna see he's gonna throw the jab more, and then he's gonna go right back to spamming. So like I said, you guys be his judge and jury on how that goes and what you think about that. And this truly just gave me insight to why it is that people spam, because they don't see nothing wrong with it. Exploitation has become what people expect in society. It's normalized, and it shouldn't be that way. He honestly doesn't see anything wrong with the way that he played the game or played in this match. But I do, and everybody else who just looked at the punch that seemed to see that same problem. And when it comes down to spamming, and it comes down to playing the game properly, or this goes for any game, when it comes to playing something competitive, try to do it correctly and try to make it fun for both players, because at the end of the day, that's the reason we play games. Yes, we all have a competitive side. I've been in many matches with subscribers. We're having friendly trash talk and we're having a good time, and nobody's really concerned about winning, but at the same time, we're not going to try to outshine each other to the point where it gives somebody bragging rights. It's just good, solid, competitive fun. And if you want to fight like that, that's more than fair. But if you're going to do like this guy, then ain't nobody got time for that. and I sure as hell don't got time for it. And if I come across any other subscriber doing it, I'm gonna block you. I'm not gonna waste my time, and I'm gonna end up leaving the match. And you can take your time and make a match like that, as video like that as well. This is your boy FightNightsFinest, the Sofa commentator, and I'm off this. Peace.